What's up, guys? It's your boy, back at you with another video, you get me? Several weeks or months later, however long it's been. Basically, guys, this is like the fourth time I've recorded this video because I've been coming in the video all hyped and that, but this is a serious video, you get me? So, I want this one to just be calm and collected, and I can't say thought about because I ain't thought about it much. I just thought, pick up my phone and record, but I've done this video before, let's put it that way, but this one needs to be different, this one needs to be it. So, basically, guys, anyone who's followed my channel since the beginning of days, the goal has always been to make this a full-time thing, full-time income. This was supposed to be my way out here, you get me? It's kind of not gone that way. I would say it's kind of been my fucking entrapment, but it's not. My lifestyle's been my entrapment, and it's prevented this from freeing me, basically. That's what's happened. Also, those people who have watched any videos in the past, you know when it comes down to it, I don't like to make YouTube videos when I'm not on my shit. You get me? So, that's basically what's happened. I've not been doing what I'm supposed to do to make this work, so I thought, fuck it. I ain't gonna be out here trying to be a role model when I'm not the one to be modeling your life. Like, you should not be basically looking for me for advice right now. And that's a problem. I don't think people should be preaching when you can't even do it yourself, you know what I mean? So that's where I've been. I've been building myself, I've been building my eBay back to where it should be. I've been fixing all the bullshit in my life, and it's still not fixed. But I'm along the right path. You get me? It's really hot in here. I don't know if I'm hot because I'm talking, getting all nervous and that, or if it's just hot because the heating's on. Let me turn the heating off. So for those of you who ain't seen, by the way, guys, I've renovated this room. You get me? Not only have I renovated it, I filled it back up with stock again. So shelves are all full. You get me? I built this little custom desk over here, added a shelf up there for storage, and then, this one's funny, added another shelf up here for storage above my vintage Disney I don't even like Disney, but I like vintage stuff in it. I need stuff to put on the wall, so I got this vintage Disney picture, and then my only 3 pairs of trainers, which have been listed for about 6 months. No one wants them, but they look cool on the shelf, you get me? So when people come in here, they'll be like, "Are you a trainer seller?" I'm like, no. That's just the only 3 trainers I have, so I thought I'd put them on the shelf and pretend to be a trainer seller, you get me? So, yeah, bunch of stock in here. Some good sales becoming true. These last few weeks, a shame. This whole time period, guys, however long I've been on YouTube, I've been banging my head against this brick wall, probably, well, theoretically, since about 2016, you get me? I've been banging my head against this brick wall, but there's been phases in there where I've not been selling. I've started again. Got distracted with other fucking hobbies, other business ventures. You get me? But long story short, I've been really trying probably since sort of 2022, end of 2021 basically, or maybe even mid 2021. Lockdown happened, I went through a bunch of crisis, lost my computer, which pushed me away from making gaming content, which was probably for the better. And then now I'm the reseller, which I am, you get me? Like I said, I was saying, it is a shame, guys, because I've made a lot of like sales through this room. I've sold some really good items. I've made some good money, and the money's gone to shit because cost of living's so high. And I can't hold down a job for the life of me. So that's basically where I've been. Getting jobs, losing jobs, surviving through eBay. If it weren't for this, we'd definitely 145% be homeless or living in some council squalor somewhere, you get me? And this saves us, but it can't sustain us because like it's just too expensive to live, run a business and eat and sleep and shit all off the same money. It pretty much can't be done unless you're unless you're like daily refinement and you're just hella disciplined. But I've learned over my 30 years of life, that's not me. You get me? I'm not disciplined, pretty much. I'm not very disciplined at anything. The only thing I'm disciplined at is fucking up. I'll be honest with you. If you want some advice on how to get nowhere, or how to I'm like, it's almost like I'm my own like, I don't even know what I am. But if you want advice on how to fuck up perpetually, then I'm the guy. But I'm trying to change that, guys, and that's my thing. That's all I need to change. Everything else I think will fall into place if I can just become a white man and go to work. And I say that with the utmost respect because I actually idolize people who've had jobs for like 12, 13, 14 years. The Negro in me is like angry, I'll be honest with you, at these type of people, because you've forced me to have to join in. You know what I mean? Because you guys do a good job now. I look like a dickhead because I don't do any job, you know what I'm saying? But then, I get it. To play the game, you gotta play the game, you know what I mean? You can't just sit out and expect to win. So, that's basically what I've been doing, is sitting out far too long. Or I've been a freedom fighter far too long. It's time for me to just accept slavery for a short period of time. And all the potential in this room can just come to light, because it annoys me because this would be so enjoyable if I had money to survive. It's not enjoyable when you're doing it to survive, which is what I'm doing. I'm not doing it very well. So, the reason I'm filming today, guys, is because I'm on the way to fixing everything. I got a job last week, starting tomorrow. Today's Sunday, starting Monday. And I intend, and I will not get distracted along the way or lose the job unless I spontaneously get fired, which has happened several times. That'll be the only way I lose this job, but I'm not gonna, because best believe, guys, there's been times I just don't go back to work. I'm like, fuck it. Somehow along the 3 months I'm there, I convinced myself this is possible because of like 3 weeks of good sales or something. I don't even have time to get my YouTube videos uploaded. Don't have time to. I just fucking get a good fucking weekend on eBay and I'm out. I can't do that again, ever. I need to consistently work for like a year. And some people be like, a year's not long enough. Fucking, it needs to be long enough. I've got to make it work, because come the end of that year, I'm looking to run. You know what I mean? So, but I think a year's long enough. If I can hold down a job for a year with the knowledge I have of eBay, not of eBay, but of how to pull money through eBay, I'll be totally fine. I know that. What I don't know is if I can do a year. I will do a year, but I'm probably going to come out with PTSD on the other side, on some madness. But I'm going to do it. Anyway, guys, that's why I was posting today's video. I just wanted to update you guys, you get me? And just start, and because that's the problem with this YouTube stuff sometimes, it's like starting. And I could have filmed like these last few weeks, been like, yeah, I'm trying to get a job. I lost my last job, rare tear. But I couldn't be asked for all that. Anyway, guys, for those who don't know what my last job was, you get me? I'll put a couple clips in now because it was madness. Anyway, guys, after doing that job for like 3 weeks, I just flopped it. I just woke up one morning and I thought, fuck it, and then didn't go back. And I keep doing these things, so I've got to fix that. And there's nothing I hate more than coming on YouTube trying to act like the big responsible adult, and like I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I've been. I've been hibernating, putting my mind to work. As soon as I got this job and I knew like I can see light at the end of the tunnel, then I just got on a hype, built this desk and shit. Like, because when I'm going forwards, guys, I'm like an unstoppable machine. But when like I've got like, I know my hard work won't achieve nothing, I just become dormant. It's almost like a weird phenomenon, you get me? But now I've got light at the end of the tunnel, there'll be nothing stopping me so long as I don't get distracted along the way. And if I can somehow get through the initial burning pains and then start to see some fruits of my labour, I think that might just light the fire that I've been lacking for the last 20 years. I say that would have been 10, 20 years ago, but that was probably the age where I started cut and pasting all the latest football boots out of the Argos catalogue, talking about when I get older, I'm going to have the money to get this. So probably the last 20 years I've been trying to figure this shit out, and I can't do it. You get me? I had the longest job I ever had, bar a job where my mum was the manager, was a paper round. I had that job for like a year, and I still got fired from that. The history runs deep with me and getting fired. It's crazy. So anyway, we'll leave the rest of one's stories for the future podcasts I'm going to be on, talking about reselling and how I freed myself and my family, you get me? So the proof's in the pudding, you get me? I'm going to just have to get to work, otherwise this video is going to be obsolete with the rest of them. I'm on like episode 50 something now, I think. My goal in mind is by episode 100, I need to be well on my way. Episode 100 needs to be like the end of the tunnel's 4 meters away. You know what I mean? One of them things. So I appreciate everyone who rolled through. I am going now because I want to sit down and do some game design. I got work tomorrow. My girlfriend's asleep. My youngest son's asleep. My oldest son's just chilling. So I'm just going to sit down and do a bit of game design. I was doing some months back, but I just get distracted because I've been building the eBay back up. When I did a bit of game design, it was basically when my eBay store was down. I didn't have a job and I was just being a scumbag, so I did a bit of game design. Now there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to sit down and do a bit of game design, breathe for the afternoon or the evening, and then tomorrow I can suffocate again. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate anyone who rolled through. Get me, and we out. Oh, before we go, I'll show you this desk, what I did, because I didn't show you, but I did another video before this, so I thought I showed you, but I don't think I did. I'll turn the camera around and show you. I made this custom desk to hold my computer. It's like a floating thing. Basically just jigsawed some pallet pieces together, and then the coolest thing is I did this little hole at the back there, you get me, to put the wires through, and sanded it down a little bit, and it was free, you get me, and I did it in like an evening. Took like 4 or 5 hours, to be honest. Basically, to get it to hold, I just had to put a shitload of brackets down there. You get me? It would have been better if I had like one long piece of wood, but I didn't have any one piece long enough, so I had to jigsaw it and support it. But I got it done. I love woodwork. Woodwork will probably be my second profession when I get freedom. I will 100% be setting up a workshop somewhere in one's property to make custom furniture and shit, you get me? I just love the smell of wood, everything about wood. I like the idea of being able to write something down or draw a sketch of something and then bring it to life using, it doesn't have to be wood. Woodwork's just all I've ever used because I can get it free. I literally just find free wood, make things out of it. But if I could get metal fabrication workshop and everything, get some resin tabletops and that, it'd be mad. Yo, there's bare things I want to do. I just like to keep busy, to be honest with you guys. If anyone's out there who's like me, I can't sit still. There's got to be something I'm doing. And I've realised the key to my happiness, I have to be making something. Making a business, making a game on the computer, making something with my hands. If that stops at any point, which it has stopped, that's it's mad. That's like the ultimate depression right there, when there's nothing to do. And I'm one of them, I don't really believe in actual depression, but I believe in feeling depressed, and when I feel depressed is when there ain't shit to do. So other than that, guys, right, I am going now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Get me? We out.